All right, then I've got another quick one for you all. I don't know if you know. By day I study physics or astrophysics, and then by night I'm a truck driver. That's my profession. I'm a truck driver. Now, yesterday, so what arrived in the yard was a consignment of goods that's bound for America, and one of the lads noticed, or he took note that the consignment the weight was done in pounds, and he goes, why Americans use pounds and we not kilograms? And I said, well, they do all sorts of things that how we used to. There's no real pressure on them to change some of the things they do. And one of the things they use still is Fahrenheit, where we use centigrade. And being Generation X, I started my schooling in 1971. And it was in the 70s that England transformed from Imperial to metric. So I was taught both. I understand both. And now with physics, I also understand the third one, Kelvin. I won't get into that just now. So I said, oh, interesting fact. When you look at the centigrade and Fahrenheit, right? So the boiling point of water in centigrade is 100. The boiling point of water in Fahrenheit is 212. Body temperature in Fahrenheit is 98.4, is it? And centigrade it's 36.9, something like that. Freezing point of water is 0 in centigrade and 32 degrees in Fahrenheit. And I said, and you can see that the numbers are so vastly different. But did you know there's a point where they cross and they're both exactly the same, and that's minus 40 degrees. So minus 40 degrees centigrade is the same as minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the same temperature and it's the same figure. And this is how it works. Right, let me just turn you around here, if I can. I've never done this in front of a class before on the board. So I'll try and show you. To do the calculation, to convert from centigrade to Fahrenheit, this is the calculation you use. And then if you're going to go from Fahrenheit to centigrade, it's just a reverse of it. And you know, in mathematics, if you're doing the reverse of something, you reverse the power as well. So that would be minus, that would be divide, and that would be multiply. So let's just go from centigrade to Fahrenheit, because that's how I've written it out here. So if we got 40 minus 40 in centigrade, so you divide by 5, so that will give you minus 8. So 40 divided by 5 is 8. Then you multiply by 9, so that's 72, minus 72, and then plus 32, yeah, I've nearly confused myself then, plus 32, well, because you're at minus 72 and you're going to plus 32, so you're going to add, you're physically going to take 32 off of that, so it becomes minus 40. So if you want to go in the reverse, so you've got to do minus 32, divide by 9, and then multiply by 5. So let's say you start off with minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So you take off 32, so that would take that down to minus 72. Then divide by 9, so that would make minus 8. And then times by 5, that makes minus 40. And that's where centigrade and Fahrenheit cross over together at minus 40. I just think that's fascinating, it's interesting, and I like doing stuff like that. Hope you enjoy it. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.